Good evening, everyone. This is John with JCX Fishing, doing our live on Monday, August 2nd, 2021. We're going to be doing a recap. I know we've had a couple Oneida Lake recaps already, or a Oneida Lake recap already, but this one is going to be about the whole month of fishing and tournament fishing, I should say. Talking about all of our tournaments that I was in. And so we're going to start out by wishing a couple people congratulations. The first one is Bill Perkins of Rochester, New York. He was the winner of the Bassmaster Open on Oneida Lake on the pro side.
Hey, nice.
And another local guy, Tom Testa, a friend of mine as well. He was the winner on the Coingo side. So that's the congratulations. If anyone has any questions, comments, or anything, don't save them to the end. Ask them when you think about them. Make the comment whenever you want. Because we're on here, we're going to be answering questions, talking about different things. Hey, Crystal, happy anniversary.
Aw, happy anniversary.
Yeah. So,
I know Crystal.
I don't know.
Okay. Probably not.
I don't know who you know. I just met her up in Waddington.
Oh, then I probably don't know.
No. She's been on here before.
Okay.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing, bud?
Hey. You crazy kids.
Yeah. So, yeah, just wanted to go over the tournaments for the month of July. So, I had on my schedule two of them that on Oneida Lake. Three on Oneida Lake. Wow, 3 in a row. One was the Cash-In, one's the Empire, and one was the BASS Open. And they were the only tournaments I had scheduled for the month of July. The Cash-In one didn't really fit into what we had going on around here. Had to get some stuff done, and it probably didn't get done. The next one was the Empire on the team one on Oneida Lake. We had I'm sorry, I just read a comment.
Oh my God, Rob.
And he wasn't even there.
I know.
And sup, Sharon? And we didn't fish that one. And so the only tournament I actually did fish was the Bassmaster Open on Oneida Lake this past weekend. If you watched a couple of our lives, we had a preview and a post-game, post-tournament review of the Oneida Lake event. But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with what I did for those tournaments. That tournament, I should say. Going into it, very excited. I was the veteran of the group. I probably fished the lake over 50, 60 times. So there was a couple people there that had never seen the lake. Well, 1, 2, 3 of the pros that were there.
Oh, so half the group.
Yeah. Yeah, and Chris had only seen it once, and Sharon's been on there a little bit because that's where I actually met Sharon. Was I fished with him last year at the AVA.
Oh.
He's the one who gave his indoor ride in his boat from the dock to the.
That was in Oneida?
Yeah.
I thought it was in Thousand Islands
No.
for some reason.
Nope.
Oh God.
So but
I just follow Google Maps. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, she made it to the altar. I don't know how, but
I had Google Maps.
So that's all that matters.
Sharon, what a good guy.
Yeah.
So much love, for sure.
And I cannot express how great it was to have a house where everybody clicked, got along.
Sure. Let's go, Constance. Get her.
Yeah. Everybody in the house clicked. I mean, there was no arguing and, no issues. I mean, the only issue was basically, what are we going to do with all the food? And
listen, Russell James. So no more wine, Constance.
We did a lot of eating up there. I don't know if you saw a couple posts or a couple of our videos that we did about up there, but boy,
I know. I should have stayed the whole week.
I
just
know.
ate like
we
kings.
needed a cook.
No,
No.
not that.
No, we
I
didn't.
missed taco night, chili night, ribs. I was there for steak night, but
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had what did we have? Hey, Justin, nice to see you on Saturday. Sorry I couldn't stick around. Naked
I
lady.
got some cookies from this lady in Blue Water named Candy.
Huh.
Blue Water. My sister's name is Candy. Well, I
Yeah.
only call her Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they good? I mean, cookies are good. They're always
Yeah, they're always good.
What's
Someone
up,
say a
naked
steak
baby?
night? Yeah, we're gonna have to hit one of them up at Thousand Islands. I mean,
Yeah.
and
I'm
yeah,
gonna say hi.
you were already thrown under the bus, Jeremy. Your buddy there, Rob Wells, he threw you under the bus already. So, anyways, going into the tournament,
Why don't you go back in the living room?
I was as
please?
positive about fishing Oneida Lake that I could have been.
Because you're
Um,
loud.
I'm thankful that I got out on the water and with Robert Gibson, and many prayers to Robert. He's in the hospital right now. Not exactly sure what's going on, but many prayers and hope everything works out well for him. He braved out the tournament, wasn't feeling well, so but
I would have never known.
just stay strong.
Such a sweetie. Blue Water, Waterloo at
All the same, like Oneida and Thousand Islands.
Oh,
Yeah. But all right, so
candy similar to Constance. Is that what we're going with too?
yeah, sure. Or they taste like candy. They're sweet.
Or maybe.
Yeah. Peanut butter chocolate chip. She has you.
Yep. I made those specifically for you, Sharon.
they
Not
even-
that you're spoiled or anything.
Yeah. And I brought him up to his room so we didn't have anybody crying about, oh, he got special cookies, special treatment.
No one else requested anything specific, so
Yeah.
no one else got anything.
Scott did. Scott said, I want Jeremy May's special chocolate cookies.
And Dutch cocoa you got, yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't addressed to him.
Because Jeremy wanted those too.
Okay.
The
So anyways.
cookies. Aw, thanks,
All right.
Sharon.
Next week on Baking with Constance, we're going to be talking about.
I don't know, I have 8 dozen cookies due August 8th. I have another 5 dozen due Wednesday or Thursday this week, so
Yeah.
I'll be hopping. Can we change it to somewhere where the waves are maxed out at 1 foot? Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
that will
I
be the next
know.
tournament, the Thousand Islands. They will max out at least 1 foot.
The Commonwealth Waters thing?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's probably going to be
I didn't
5
think
to
so, but I
5 to
was
10
like-
footers. Yeah,
Baking with Constance.
that's hey, I'm good with that.
I know. We should take a survey. How many people actually watch for fishing and how much for baking?
So, anyways, we'll get back to the fishing aspect of this podcast in a minute.
In Columbia. Oh,
Yeah, keep
on your
going.
waves.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can hide a little bit there, not much, but you can hide a little bit. And Jeremy, I spoke to you about something, and I'm still working on that. So just to let you know.
On what? Baking. Taking flash.
Yes.
Flashbang?
Yeah, you throw them in the water. Grenades type.
Oh.
So, anyways,
I
Oneida
have
Lake.
No idea what that even means.
Oneida Lake. One of my favorite places to fish because it has always done me right in the past.
Russell James.
Yeah. However, I could have had a much better tournament if I learned how to put fish in the boat. I started out the tournament. I fished with Christopher Fiore.
Well, that's how I pronounce it. It's
Yeah.
Fiore, because that's what our principal's name was in high school. But
Yeah. Well, he's not your principal because he's younger than I.
no, I know. But well, and there
Younger
was
than
also
you.
a girl. It was Mary Beth Fiore. But
So
but didn't he say it was Fiora or Fiore?
I think so. I can't remember. I'm terrible with names, and I apologize
Me
for that.
too.
That's why I call her babe, honey, because I don't want to call her something and get slapped. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but anyways, I fished with him. He was Great guy, had fun fishing with him. Yeah, don't open that.
I'm not.
We went to his first spot, and it wasn't supposed to be that bad that day. Thursday was supposed to be a little rough, nothing over a foot. We didn't think because it was supposed to be 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. Ended up being 10 to 15, and but our first stop we went to couldn't really fish it because there was a boat anchored there, and B we tried to fish a little bit outside, but that didn't work because we couldn't see anything because of the waves. So we went to the next spot, um, and we were there for about 10 minutes. I hooked up on a fish, one of the smaller ones that I had on that day, a little over 3 pounds, I think. So got that to the boat. Christopher got a couple bites. Didn't really get anything. I mean, he got some goby bites, but didn't really pan out to anything. And then I picked up another fish, a little 4.5 pounds.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're welcome. But the bites were very far and
You
few.
just say you're welcome for hitting me.
Yeah, very few and far between. I had 3 bites that whole day, and I landed 2, got the other one to the boat, which was a big mishap on my part. I tried to grab them by the belly because if you put get a smallmouth by the belly, it usually kind of paralyzes them. They don't do anything. Well, when I was lifting them up, he slid out of my hand, and so that cost me 21 places in the standings, maybe 20 places.
Well,
But
who knows though?
I do now because the standings are out.
I know, but someone else could have had a slip up too.
We don't count other people's.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only me. It's about
Just
me.
you. Just you.
It's about me.
Always is.
Yes. Yeah, bigger hands. I heard a lot from duct tape Jeremy here. Picking on you about my rods and my baits and.
None of y'all wear a dress though.
Yeah.
You're all threatening.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really knew what the bet was.
I didn't. I was confused.
So-
I just brought the dresses. I don't even know.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna go through the equipment that I was using for the tournament, and I caught all my fish on it. The second day, I fished with a guy from New Hampshire, and
Sure does, Tracy.
yes, unfortunately. And
I'm gonna get some coffee.
okay, get some coffee. So we fished, and the second day, I had 1 bite, 1 fish. The first day, I had 3 bites, weighed in 2 fish, and they were all on the same rod, reel, line, weight, hooks, bait. Once I have confidence in a bait, I try not to switch it up unless something happens where I lose all my baits, but that rarely happens to me because I bring enough to supply me and the boater for the most part. So the rod I was using, and you can cough now, Jeremy, if you'd like, is the Enigma Epon 7'1" medium spinning rod, and I have the Pesca 2000 series model reel with, and on that I have K9 20-pound braid. However, this is the pink spool. I do have the fluorescent green, and 6 pound. This is 6 pound K9 Pro 100. I like the 6. People say, well, why don't you use 10 or 12 or 8? I don't know. I'm very comfortable with the 6 pound K9. Before I was using 8 and 10 pound Seaguar, and I was breaking fish off. And I switched to K9. I went down to 6, and I'm having much better success with it. I fell in love with the line. Some people use Power Pro and then something else for this and something else for that. And I use strictly K9. So, but there's the rod and the reel and the line. And Vanna White, will you please show them the bait I was using? Gak, I'm terrible at showing the bait. This is by Bass Snacks. It's Goby. Okay, it's a light green with red and gold fleck in it. That's the avocado.
My hand's too
Color?
light for that. Let me-
Do you want to put something darker against it?
Yeah.
Here, you do it. Probably stick right against it.
Oh, probably would. No,
So
this isn't the sticker variety.
yeah, it's the avocado Goby.
There you go.
So
And that's
actually,
John's phone.
that is from Bass Snacks, local guy out of Messina area, Ogdensburg area. And so I caught all my fish on it, and my boaters caught all their fish on it. My first day, my boater didn't have anything, but yet I gave him some of mine, and he ended up catching 2 fish. He didn't weigh them in because they're small. He figured they were about 3 pounds for the 2 of them. But Jeremy says I haven't seen a goby that color. No, but they brought in smallmouth. That's all that matters, that they catch fish. So on that, I was using
Why did Mom say
I
something about a pink color?
because the pink line.
Oh,
Yes.
good
So-
looking bait. Thank you.
Thank you. My weights I used a couple of them. I started out with a 1/4 ounce
See,
weight.
there's a comment on here that I didn't. Jeremy will be in drag at Dale Hollow in September when he loses a bet. LOL.
Oh,
Was that on here?
I don't know.
Oh,
Who posted it?
Rob Walsh.
Oh, I don't know. Jeremy, I think it's I knew somebody was going to ask this question because you brought it up a couple times. I honestly don't think it was the color. I think it was more. Hey, thanks a lot, Paul. Get well. Feel better, buddy. And thank you for everything you've done for the New York Bass Federation and
Oh,
Fish
she's
Care.
sick too?
No, he had surgery. I can't remember what.
Oh my goodness. Well, here's to a speedy recovery.
I'm gonna say it was ready to fall because once I switched, because on day 1 the wind was up. We had 1 to, well, if you saw our live, it was anywhere from 1 to 10 footers, but I'll say 1 to 3 footers, maybe 4 at the best. I was using the Wicked Weights Grenade tungsten drop shot weights. I started out with a 1/4 because that's what I had on during practice. I had 4 or 5 bites on this bait, the Goby bait here. And then I didn't feel like I was getting the bottom enough. I felt like the bait was bouncing around the bottom, not staying to it. So I switched to a 1/2 ounce, and that just, I didn't get any bites on that after an hour, so I dropped it down to 3/8. And that's when I started getting bites. Not that I got a lot of them, but 3/8 weight is what I did, and that's what I got my fish on. So I think it was way to fall. I don't know if there was enough to make enough current down towards the bottom to actually make that tail move that much.
Wow.
So I'm not sure, and I didn't have a. Sorry, Xander's running around here. I don't know what was going on. So,
Funny.
yes.
Funny littles.
So I did something different this
That was a good
tournament.
question though, Jeremy.
Yes.
Thank you.
I did something different this time
What's up, naked baby?
with my hooks.
Did you eat that whole cookie? No.
Okay. I switched because normally I throw a 1/0 hook. I switched to the 1/0 finesse drop shot hook. The
They see you.
DSR 132 HDs.
Yeah, they see your boobies and your belly.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Put it against my forehead. There we go. And that's the hook that I was using. When we were fishing the weeds, I switched to a straight hook.
No,
I didn't-
have a
I didn't put a it's a FP. It's by Hayabusa. Grandma says hi, Xandra. Okay,
Oh,
it's
so
a
does
light
Sandra says,
wire
"Hi, baby," and
flipping hook.
Dee says,
I use that in the weeds so that
"You can say hi."
the weeds when my
She
bait wouldn't
knows
get
your
caught up
name.
all the time. So
Everybody knows your name.
um,
You're famous.
yes, just like Jesse James. So any questions about
She
that?
likes Cher or Madonna. Xandra. Hello, Z. That's what he calls her. I caught all my fish on a reaction bait during practice. They were eating the drop shot and the hello, Z.
Yeah, I couldn't get anything on
Jeremy says hi.
on a moving bait. And yes, Jeremy, she will be your buddy.
Accent. I know what you meant. The X Factor.
Yes. So I tried. The only thing I got on a moving bait.
You can call her Z. I don't care.
Yeah. The only thing I got caught on a reaction bait or a moving bait was pickerel. I heard all these guys, at the house saying they're catching a walleye, but they couldn't prove it. Chris Boring says hi, Xandra. She's gone.
She's too far now.
Yeah. I couldn't get a walleye. I tried. I even took Robert to a place that usually produces walleye, but that didn't work. Of course, I took him to a lot of places that didn't produce anything. So, and that was that. I want to shout out another congratulations.
To me, because I'm awesome.
Yes. All right, let's go with another one.
Okay.
Hey, Corey. Jeremy May.
Jeremy.
Mr. James.
Monster.
Yeah, Mr. James River. He came up here with no knowledge of the lake.
And an empty stomach.
And it probably wasn't empty when he left.
No.
Came up here without any knowledge. Well, he probably did some homework on the lake and stuff like that because he found some stuff in practice right away.
Nice.
But he got his personal best not too long, smallmouth not too long after he got up here.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 4.7. And then the day or two after that in practice, he got a 5.3. So he got his best smallmouth.
And then beat it.
And then beat it a day or two later. Nice. Congratulations, buddy. And let's try to beat that in the tournament next time, not just practice. St. Lawrence, I'm hoping you beat that several times. I'd like to see you weigh in a couple 6-pounders and get you a classic berth so you can be ahead of your schedule for 2022. All right?
You say a classic purse?
Berth.
Oh.
Yeah. We're off the girl talk.
No, well, purse can be like the prizes. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, that's more than horse racing.
That's in a lot of different things.
Okay.
But yeah, horse racing.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you meant. I got no if there was. I don't know. I got nothing.
And so that's pretty much it as far as Oneida Lake tournament.
They were both hogs.
Yes, they were.
They were.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What am I saying? The fish were hungry. Congrats. Corey.
Yeah.
I think you meant Jeremy. I think because Mom said congrats, Corey. But I think she must have gotten us confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. She meant Jeremy.
Yes.
Congrats, Corey, on being amazing. There you go. How about that? When are you at?
The St. Lawrence. Beginning to middle of September. I think we go up there on September 4th and come back on the 11th.
That's all right, Mom. Sorry, Angela Breeze is my mom. I keep referring to Mom instead of.
Yes.
Sorry, Angela. It just feels weird to call my mom Angela. I just don't. I will say thank you. I'm a killer during practice. Attorneys are right. The sweet pickle bus. And then he said bus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet pickle bus.
Sweet pickle bus.
Yeah, we all
heard of that.
we all rode the suck bus for the most part, but hey, it was okay. And I'm going to tell you, if you have issues with culling tags, culling clips, the non-puncture type, here's a set that I use. Okay, it's one finger or one hand. You can use it, and they stay on, and they stir them up. They stay buckled on. So if you need them, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'm working on a couple things. I'm also trying to get some codes for people.
Didn't show the end of it though.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't show on the.
I'm sorry.
I know you tried, but.
And see, each different one of them is color coded, and they also have the number. So if you're using your Rapala or Rapala scale, whichever way you want to call it, okay, that's number 2. And
Some things look giant.
well, they're for big fish. So each individual number is color coded. Okay, so you can use either, some people use colors, some people use numbers. Like I have the Rapala scale, and so I just hit the weight, and then that's in there. Yeah, they are. They do float. So about halfway to 2/3 up. So they float.
Have a good night, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, have a good night.
Tell the family we said hey.
Yes, and we'll have to get together sometime.
See you in September.
Yes, sir. Our room's all booked, so we're good to go.
I was gonna say you'll see my cookies in September. Probably not me, but.
Oh, that's depressing.
Well, Xander has school.
Yeah. So, you're welcome, Jeremy. I don't know who you're talking to, but we'll say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
So, is there any questions about the tournament or anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, Chris, get back to work, slacker.
Jeez, Chris.
Told you, should have called in sick on Sunday. You could have had another day of fishing.
Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you very much. All right. Any questions about drop shotting, fishing, baking, why I'm not 600 pounds already? Let me know. Oh, I also, one of the things that I was doing over my boaters, I forgot to tell you. I don't know what it actually does, the smelly jelly. I mean, it does smell like garlic, but I don't know if it works or not. But I caught more fish using it than not. And it may be just a confidence thing, but it worked. What are you doing, baby? Playing a game?
I'm in my doctor's office.
Oh. Well, go take it.
I think it's just to say,
Oh, you have
an appointment on Thursday at 9:20 a.m.
Yeah.
Press 1 to confirm. Yeah, I know I'll be there.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it as far as the Oneida Lake tournament. I have 2 different tournaments on the same body of water this coming weekend on Honeoye. Then I go up to the weekend after that. I go up the 15th is the St. Lawrence River out of Ogdensburg or Messina. I can't remember where. And then after that, I believe is, let's see, it's Ogdensburg. Then possibly, the 28th, I might have one on Cuba Lake, the Cashin tournament, and then we go to the St. Lawrence out of Clayton.
You're doing the Cuba one?
Maybe.
Oh.
But that's it. I don't have anything else to add as far as the month of July because that was the only tournament I fished in July. But August is a little fuller. I have 1, 2, 3 tournaments, possibly. Well, three for sure, possible 4 in July, August, whatever month we're in.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, Rob, good for you on Ohio River. Thank you guys. Thanks for all the. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I finished 27th in the tournament. So, thanks everybody for all the thank yous and congratulations and all the props and stuff like that. All the love. Gotta feel the love.
Much love.
So, and Saturday I did the Marshall thing, helped out Chris Bowes with bass, and did that. And I had the pleasure of riding with Brandon Polinick on Saturday. Learned a lot of stuff, and so I'm looking forward to using that also.
Did you share cookies with
No,
him?
he was fishing. I wasn't. He's not getting anything. So, thank you, Rob. Anything else you want to talk about? No? Okay.
What you want to talk about? Besides why my hands and arms are so itchy.
Well, all right, guys. Well, we're going to cut this one a little short. No questions, no comments, no anything. So, and I've gone through all of my
Do you
stuff.
want to give them a minute to see if they have a question? Sometimes it takes a bit to.
Okay, we'll give them a minute.
Wow, that took a while to do a voicemail.
Well,
Leaving me a love story or something.
Good.
I don't know. Dearest Constance.
okay, Jeremy May is off the air right now, so I'll throw him under the bus also. So what had happened was, my lovely wife and daughter brought us up a couple pies for steak
Steak night.
night, because Jeremy personally invited them.
That's right.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
he's a gentleman.
yes, and so we ate some pie that night, and it was delicious as usual.
Apple pie.
Apple pie, yep. And so the next night we were sitting down having dinner, and Jeremy turned the oven on to warm the pie up, and we went out to the picnic table, had dinner.
I wasn't there this night.
Correct. So it was just Jeremy, myself, Sharon. No, Sharon was gone because it was Friday night.
Hello.
Sharon and Cam had left, so it was just Jeremy, Scott, Noel,
What kind of
Chris
Sharon?
Boring, and myself. And
Sharon,
so we're sitting there eating, and
Superman Sharon.
thanks, Russell. Thanks, I appreciate it. And so Scott goes, or Chris gets a phone call, and it's his wife, and they're talking, and we're not ones to pick on each other. Okay.
Chris and Jeremy both said hi.
Yes, they did. We're not a group that picks on each other. So
Chris Boring.
Jeremy decided to pick on Chris and his wife, and so then Scott Knoll gets up, goes into the house to get some seconds, and says, "Call the fire department." At that time, Jeremy jumps up because he knew what happened. Well, we didn't need the fire department; just the pie was on fire, and burnt it a little bit.
It was actually literally on fire?
Well, that's what they said. I wasn't in there.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the whole burnt pie story.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't burn the pie.
No.
I didn't burn the pie.
But that's pretty much it. So needless to say, we didn't have pie that night.
Should have made 3. But I also made cinnamon rolls too.
Yes.
I surprised them with cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Which I thought the pan was going to be like gone in the morning.
No, it wasn't. We don't.
That's okay. I don't care.
Yeah. And I want to say thank you to the Horn family, Harvey and Rhonda, for taking some cookies off my hands. Because if not, I'd have had to eat them. So. Yeah, tell me about it, Mark.
It is a good waste of it is a waste of a good apple pie. Man. They came out perfect too.
And
it wasn't a full pie though.
No, it was half a pie. And the only thing they really needed to do was take a slice, put it on the plate, put it in the microwave for 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It'd have been warm.
Yep. He was going old school with it.
Yeah. But
warming it up in the oven.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But I guess if you start out at 500 degrees, then
I think it was like 550. He said.
Oh.
I was like, who puts the oven on 550 ever? Like.
It was on the broil.
I don't care. It's not even an acceptable temperature.
So.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Well, everybody take care of themselves. Be safe.
No questions, huh?
No.
All right.
Well,
you know where to find us if you do.
Robert, get well. You know,
Oh yeah, Robert.
yeah, and appreciate everything you've done. You know, you taught me a couple things, um, and thank you for the ribs. I'm not really a rib guy, but um, you baked those ribs or made those ribs on the grill, and oh my gosh,
He broiled a pie. I know he broiled it to heat it up. I've never heard of that as a concept to heat up a pie in the oven. You put it on the broiler. I don't even
I don't know, but anyways, we didn't eat it.
because he did it that first night too, and he's like, "Oh, I got the broiler on." I'm like, "Okay, I don't. Maybe it's a Southern thing. I don't know. He's from Virginia, but yeah, I got nothing. I don't know. So you do whatever you want. I'm gonna eat at room temp.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone. Be safe. Have fun. If you're gonna go fishing, you know, and you're by yourself or you have room, try to get a kid to go fishing because they are the future, not just of the sport, but be a positive role model. Always, 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 when the main engine is on, or if you're in extremely rough water, you be the judge of that. What you consider rough. Some people 6 inches, 6-inch wave is rough. Some people 5, 6 footers are rough. So, but wear your life vest. All right.
Should always wear it anyways when you're moving.
Right. And a lot of the tournaments, it's a rule. But all right. Anything you want to add?
Wear your sunscreen.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Especially with your skin peeling. Yeah. Wear your sunscreen.
Yeah, and even if it's overcast,
You can still get burned. Yeah.
and you still get burned. Not can, you do.
You do.
Believe me, I know. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Have a great night, and I'm trying to get the co-angler winner for the Open to be our guest on Wednesday, Mr. Tom Testa. He's a busy man, so good night, everybody. Take care, and that's it. So if you have any questions, you can keep shooting in the messages, and we'll try to get to them.